All right. Swimmers and coaches, the locker room doors are meant to be locked, so please do not prop open the doors. The locker room environment is for the athletes, so we don't want volleyball people coming in the locker room. We don't want parents, coaches in the locker room. That locker room is for the athlete. So if you're needing to go to the restroom, don't prop open the door so you can run back and forth. Yeah, you can get someone to come with you. Maybe they'll open that door for you. Yeah. Okay, this is a confusing message, but if you put your belongings in a locker upstairs and you put a lock on it, could you go to the front desk? Because you might have accidentally locked someone else's belongings in there, and they're trying to gain access to it. So if you personally put a lock on a locker upstairs by the track area, if you put a lock on a locker upstairs by the track area, can you go down to the front desk? Thank you. All right, we're about to get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the national anthem. Please rise. Hey guys, I'll come show you. Yeah. This is the first call for event 202, boys, 10 and under, 100-yard free. You got Freya McDonald duking it out right now with Madeline. Nice finish. Boom shakalaka. Heat 3. Heat 3.
How are you? Sorry, man.
No, thank you for coming.
All right, event 202, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle, heat 1. Heat 1. All right, event 202, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. This is heat 1. Lane 4, we've got Colin Carolee with the Little Rock Dolphins. Lane 5, we've got Simon Doremus with the Racers. This will be the first call for event 203, girls 11 and over, 100-yard freestyle. First call, event 203, girls 11 and over, 100-yard freestyle. Heat 2. Heat 2 of the boys 10 and under 100-yard freestyle is underway. Lane 1, we have Boaz Judkins, HAK. We've got Lane 2, Paxton Moffett with the Racers. Lane 3, Lucas Wallace. Lane 4, Sawyer Hall. Lane 5, Brady Nolan with the Racers. And lane 6, we've got Noah Wallace. And in lane 7, Alexander Vincent. The second call for event 203, girls 11 and over, 100-yard freestyle. Again, this is the second call for event 203, girls 11 and over, 100-yard freestyle. Looks like our unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 1. Boaz Judkins with Aqua Kids. Again, that the unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 1. Number 2, Mr. Sawyer Hall at number 3. Tie for 2, Brady Nolan and Sawyer Hall. Let's hear it for our swimmer in the water as he finishes up this 100-yard freestyle. Heat 3, Heat 3. Heat 3. 10 and under 100-yard free underway. Lane 1, we have Griffin Moffett with the racers. Lane 2, Dean Sullins. Lane 3, Grayson Wagner. Lane 4, Will Rudy. Lane 5, Ben Riesig. Lane 6, Jet Elrod. Lane 7, Channing Crum. And in lane 8, Tucker Whitman.
Let's go, Grayson. Let's go, Grayson.
All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 3, Will Rudy. That number 2 spot coming in to Grayson Wagner. And in number 3 is coming in lane 5, Ben Riesing. Heat 4, Heat 4. Heat 4 is underway. The boys 10 and under 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, we've got Bo Hampel with the racers. Lane 2, Gray Quick with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Sammy Winterberg with the racers. Lane 4, Case Lucky with the racers. Lane 5, Cedar Allen with the racers. Lane 6, Hudson Shoptaw with the racers. And lane 7, Lawson Moffitt with the racers. Lane 8, Tyler Nee with the Jets. Looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4. Case Lucky with the racers. That number 2 spot coming in a lane. Event 203, girls 11 and over, 100-yard freestyle, heat 1. Heat 1 of the girls 11 and over 100-yard freestyle is underway. Lane 1, we have Rachel Stonger with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Annabelle Moore with the racers. Lane 3, Victoria Lancaster with the racers. Lane 4, Sarah Woodrig with the racers. Lane 5, Jamie Sheldnick with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Lily Riggs with the racers. Lane 7, Carly Kruger with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Rebecca Baker with the Aqua Kids. That unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 1. Rachel Stronger with the Dolphins. That number 2 spot coming into lane 4. Lane 4, Sarah Woodrig with the Racers. Number 3 is going to be in lane 8. Rebecca Baker with the Aqua Kids. Let's hear it for our swimmers in the water as we finish up this 100-yard freestyle. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway of the girls' 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we've got Rose Berry with the Racers. Lane 2, Jasmine Kahn with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Hallie Cole with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Sophia Elliott with the Jets. Lane 5, Kennedy Coleman with the Racers. Lane 6, Madison Throwish. Lane 7, Lucy McGee with the Racers. And lane 8, Miss Charlotte Ziegler with the Racers. All right, looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4, Sophia Elliott. The number 2 spot's coming in lane 3, Haley Cole. And number 3 is going to be in lane 5, Miss Kennedy Coleman. Heat 3, Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway of the girls' 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, we've got Gia Jones with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Karina Schlechter with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Heidi Nance. Lane 4, Brooke Beatty with the Racers. Lane 5, Avery Wagner with the Racers. Lane 6, Barbara Burns with the Jets. Lane 7, Palmer Quick with the Dolphins. And lane 8, June Doremus with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Brooke Beatty with the Racers. Number 2 is coming in, Avery Wagner in lane 5. Number 3 is going to be Nance, Heidi Nance in lane 3. Heat 4, Heat 4. Heat 4 is underway at the girls' 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Ansley Roberts with the Racers. Lane 2, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 3, Ava Palkulikit with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Bradley Rather with the Racers. Lane 6, Quincy Slocum with the Dolphins. Excuse me, that is lane 5. Lane 6, Taylor Adams with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Zoe Greteau with the Racers. And in lane 8, Skyly Llewellyn with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 2, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane number 2 spot, Bradley Rather. Heat 5. Heat 5 is underway. The girls 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we've got Waverly Brooks with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Kendall Howard with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Emery Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Allie Hall with the Racers. Lane 5, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. Lane 6, Landry Lacey with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 8, Natalie Welch with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 5, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. That number 2 spot coming in lane 3, Emery Smith. And number 3 is going to be in lane 4, Allie Hall. This will bring up the heat 6 of the girls 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. Heat 6. Heat 6 is underway. This is the final heat of the girls 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. If you're swimming in event 204, boys 11 and over 100-yard freestyle, you should be on the swim deck. Lane 1, we have Campbell Quick with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Emerson Chambers with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Sophie Pendergrass with the Dolphins. Lane 4, we've got Tinley Smith with the Racers. Lane 5, London Moore with the Jets. Lane 6, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Gabby Nee with the Jets. And in lane 8, we've got Emma Holmes with the Jets. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 3, Sophie Pendergrass with the Dolphins. Number 2 spots coming in at Campbell Quick with the Dolphins, and number 3 is coming in number 6 in lane 6, Amina Salam. This will bring up event 204, boys 11 and over 100-yard freestyle, heat 1. Heat 1 of event 204 is underway. We've got in lane 1, Theron Knight with the Racers. Lane 2, Gavin Smith with the Racers. Lane 3, Asher Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 4, Cohen Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 5, Noah Beaumont with the Racers. Lane 6, Walker Coleman, PAC. Lane 7, Ilian Khan with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, Hudson Hoke with the Dolphins. And that unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 4, Cohen Moffitt with the Racers. Or excuse me, lane 8, Hudson Hoke with the Dolphins. That number 2 spot is going to be in lane 4, Cohen Moffitt with the Racers. And number 3 is going to be Noah Beaumont with the Racers. Let's hear it for our swimmer in the water as we finish up this boys 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. Heat 2, Heat 2. And Heat 2 is underway. The boys 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, we've got Landon Adams with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Garrett Carter with the Racers. Lane 3, Eli Gray with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Grant Samon with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Jeremiah Gorey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Coleman Boris with the Racers. Lane 7, Callan Lucky with the Racers. And in lane 8, we've got Carson Ross with the Racers. Looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 2. Lane 2, Garrett Carter with the Racers. And number 2 spots coming in lane 6. Lane 6, unofficial Coleman Voris with the Racers. Lane 3 is going to be in number 3 is going to be in lane 5. Jeremiah Gorey with the Dolphins. Heat 3, Heat 3. Heat 3 of the boys 11 and over 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, we've got Phoenix Gormley with the Dolphins. Lane 2, we've got Simon Bickle with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Charlie Runyon with the Racers. Lane 4, Charles Swint with the PAC. Lane 5, Gary Quinn, ARMS. Lane 6, we've got William Egby with the Racers. Lane 7, Deacon Bryant with the Jets. And in lane 8, we've got Ray Sullins, Best. And that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4. Lane 4, we've got Charles Swint. That number 2 spot coming in lane 5, Gray Gwynn. And number 3 is coming in lane 8, Ray Sullins. Heat 4, Heat 4. And in Heat 4 of the boys 11 and over 100-yard freestyle, we got Cooper Gill in lane 1. We got lane 2, William Brown with the Racers. Lane 3, Stuart Nance, Aqua Kids. Lane 4, Sutton Cook with the Racers. Lane 5, Hendrix Weaver with the Jets. Lane 6, Kenneth Flagg with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, we've got Sam Berta with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4. Lane 4. Going to bring up Heat 5. And Sutton Cook was the unofficial heat winner of that Heat 4. In Heat 5, we've got in Lane 1, Spencer Roberts with the Racers. Lane 2, Jackson Kordsmeyer, Aqua Kids. Lane 3, Cameron Gooch with the Aqua Kids. Lane 4, Riz Walker, Best. Lane 5, Evan Piggy with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Sam Solons, Best. Lane 7, Landon Nelson with the Dolphins. And Lane 8, we've got Jacob Milholland with the Dolphins. This will be the first call for event 205, girls 10 and under, 200-yard IM. Again, the first call for event 205, girls 10 and under, 200-yard IM. Unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4, Riz Walker. That number 2 spot's going into lane 3, Cameron Gooch. And number 3 is going to be coming in lane 5, Evan Piggy. Heat 6. Heat 6 is underway. Lane 1, we've got Kellen Simmons with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Liam Pekron, Inwa. Lane 3, Lexington Tulos with the Racers. Lane 4, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. Lane 5, Parker Darnell, PAC. Lane 6, Oliver Parker with the Racers. Lane 7, Eli Nelson with the Racers. And Lane 8, Zach Rezig with the Dolphins. That unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 3. Lane 3, Lexington Tulos. And number 2 spot is coming in lane 5, Parker Darnell. Number 3 is going to be coming in lane 6, Oliver Parker. Heat 7. Heat 7's underway of the boys 100-yard freestyle 11 and over. Lane 1, we've got Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Ethan Tang with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Gideon Fuller with the Racers. Lane 4, Fred Carpenter with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Ethan Swald with the Racers. Lane 7, Angelo Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. And in lane 8, we've got Sing Yoon Oh with the Dolphins. That unofficial heat winner's coming in lane 5. Lane 5, Gideon Fuller. Number 2 spots coming in lane 3. Heat 7, or excuse me, heat 8. That unofficial heat winner of Heat 7 was Hayes Fowler in lane 5. Lane 1, we've got Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Shiloh Hudson with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Dom Mastricio with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Jacob Herzog with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Brady Norman with Aqua Kids. Lane 6, Mignon O with the Dolphins. Lane 7, James Looney with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Jonas Teague with the Racers. Looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 5, Brady Norman. Number 2 spots coming in lane 4, Jacob Herzog. This will bring up heat 9. Heat 9. In the final heat of this boys 11 and over 100-yard freestyle, lane 1, we've got Parker Rogers. Lane 2, Max Otis with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Garrett Price with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Noe Peary with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Daniel Chin with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Felipe Markovic with the Dolphins. Lane 7, we've got Caden Neese with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, Zach Nelson with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 1, Noah Peary with the Dolphins. That number 2 spot is coming in lane 7, Caden Neese. And number 3 is going to be in lane 3, Garrett Price with the Dolphins. It's going to bring up event 205, girls 10 and under, 200-yard IM. Event 205, girls 10 and under, 200-yard IM. In lane 4, we've got Freya McDonald with the Racers. Lane 3, Madeline Cooper, Jets. In lane 5, Natalie Jensen with the Racers.
All right. If you parked in a roundabout or by the front doors, and you're not in a parking spot, you might get towed. Parents, if you park your vehicle and it's not in a parking spot, you might get towed. So only you know if you did that. And if you did that, you're going to want to go move your car.
All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be Freya McDonald with the Racers. Number 2 spot coming in, Madeline Cooper with the Jets. Number 3, let's hear it for our swimmer in the water as she finishes up this 200-yard IM. Heat 2, Heat 2. All right, this is Heat 2 of the girls 10 and under 200-yard IM. Lane 2, we've got Nina Lynn with the Jets. Lane 3, Rayleigh Cooper with the Jets. Lane 4, Scarlett Pecron Inwa. Lane 5, Francesca Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. Lane 6, Madeline Riggs with the Racers. Lane 7, Kate Allen with the Racers. This will be the first call for event 206, boys 10 and under 200-yard IM. This will be the first call for event 206, boys 10 and under 200-yard IM. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be Lane 4, Scarlett Pecron with Inwa. At number 2 spots coming in lane 5, Francesca Cardinale Terralea with the Racers. Heat 1. Event 206, boys 10 and under, 200-yard IM, Heat 1. We've got in lane 3, Cedar Allen with the Racers. Lane 4, Case Lucky with the Racers. Lane 5, Lawson Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 6, Tyler Nee with the Jets. Next event's going to be event 207, girls 11 and over, 200-yard IM. The next event will be event 207, girls 11 and over, 200-yard IM. It's event 207, girls 11 and over, 200-yard IM. This is heat 1. In lane 1, we've got Carly Kruger with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Cheyenne Pearson with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Adley Moffett with the Racers. Lane 4, Avery Wagner with the Racers. Lane 5, Sophia Elliott with the Jets. Lane 6, Kennedy Coleman with the Racers. Lane 7, Rebecca Baker, Aqua Kids. Lane 8, Lucy McGee with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 3. Lane 3. It's going to be Adley Moffett with the Racers. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 4, Miss Avery Wagner. Lane 4, Avery Wagner. Number 3 is going to be in lane 5. Lane 5, Sophia Elliott with the Jets. First call for event 208, boys 11 and over, 200-yard IM. First call for event 208, boys 11 and over, 200-yard IM. It'll follow heat 2 of the girls, 200 IM. Event 207, heat 2, heat 2. Heat 2. Lane 2, we've got Gabby Nee with the Jets. Lane 3, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. Lane 4, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 6, Lauren Olson, SWAT. Lane 7, Allie Hall with the Racers. Lane 8, Zoe Gautreau with the Racers. Lane 4, Amin Islam is going to be your unofficial heat winner of this Heat 2, Event 207. Number 2 spot coming into Gwyneth Berta. Number 3 is coming in Caroline Nee. Event 208, boys 11 and over, 200-yard IM. Heat 1, we've got Hudson Hook with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Declan Thole with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Cooper Gill with the Racers. Lane 4, Charlie Runyon with the Racers. Lane 5, William Egby with the Racers. Lane 6, Adam Nance with the Aqua Kids. Lane 7, Carson Ross with the Racers. Unofficial heat winners coming in lane 2. Lane 2, Declan Thole with the Dolphins. The number 2 spot is coming in lane 4, Charlie Runyon with the Racers. And number 3 is going to be lane 3, Cooper Gill with the Racers. It's going to bring up heat 2. Event 208, Heat 2. Heat 2. Lane 1, we have Spencer Roberts with the Racers. Lane 2, Kenna Flagg with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Reed Castaldi with the Racers. Lane 4, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 5, we got Aiden Joyce with the Racers. Lane 6, Mason Mills with the Racers. Lane 7, Hendrix Weaver with the Jets. And lane 8, Sam Berta with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 3. Lane 3, Reed Castaldi with the Racers. That number 2 spot's going to be in lane 4. We'll do. Unofficial lane number 2 is going to be Miles Looney coming in lane 4. Couple housekeeping things. Parents, this is a closed deck, so parents, you are not allowed down on deck with your children. Your children can come up to you, but you cannot come onto the swim deck, okay? So this is a closed deck. Please help us with that. Second, please do not drop or spill anything off the banisters. We have people sitting just below you, so please do not spit, spill, throw things off the banisters. We have people sitting below you. Thank you. Heat 3. Heat 3, lane 1, we've got Sang-Yoon Oh with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Eli Nelson with the Racers. Lane 3, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. Lane 4, Mignon Oh with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Jonah Teague with the Racers. Lane 6, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Caleb Fowler with the Racers. And lane 8, Liam Pekron, Inwa. That unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 4, Mignon O with the Dolphins. Number 2 spot's coming in lane 5, Jonah Teague. And number 3 is going to be in lane 6, Thomas Bracey. This is going to bring up heat 4. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, we've got Max Otis with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Avery McDonald with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Sawyer Rudazil. Best. Lane 4, Tate Schultz with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Braden Howard with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Zach Nelson with the Racers. Lane 7, Milan Stainton, Aqua Kids. And lane 8, we've got Angelo Cardinale Terralea with the Racers. Next event is going to be event 209, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. The next event is going to be event 209, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Unofficial heat winners coming in, Braden Howard in lane 5. Braden Howard, lane 5. Number 2 position going into Tate Schultz in lane 4. And the number 3 spot's going to be coming in lane 6, Zach Nelson. Event 209, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Event 209, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. There's going to be 2 heats in this event. Event 209, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. In Heat 1, we've got Natalie Jensen with the racers. Excuse me, in Lane 2, we've got Natalie Jensen with the racers. Lane 3, Finn Allen with the racers. Lane 4, Madeline Riggs with the racers. Lane 5, Harper Olzawski, Aqua Kids. Lane 6, Evie Bowen with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Kate Simmons with the Dolphins. That unofficial heat winner is going to be Madeline Riggs with the racers in lane 4. Lane 4, Madeline Riggs with the racers. And number 2 spot's coming into Harper Olzwalski with the Aqua Kids. And number 3 is going to be Evie Bowen with the Dolphins. Going to be Heat 2, Heat 2. Event 209, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly, Heat 2. Lane 1, we've got Mia Abbott with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Izzy Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Nina Lynn with the Jets. Lane 4, Scarlett Pekron, Inwa. Lane 5, Francesca Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. Lane 6, Kiana Lee, Aqua Kids. Lane 7, Rayleigh Cooper with the Jets. And in lane 8, we've got Piper Gill with the Racers. Brings up event 210, boys 10 and under 50-yard butterfly. Event 210, boys 10 and under 50-yard butterfly. All right, this is event 210, boys 10 and under 50-yard butterfly. Heat 1, we've got Colin Kearley with the Dolphins in lane 3. In lane 4, we've got Tucker Whitman, PAC. Lane 5, Connor Ross with the Racers. Lane 6, Griffin Moffitt with the Racers. All right, our unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Tucker Whitman, PAC. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 3, Colin Kearley with the Dolphins. And number 3 is going to be Griffin Moffitt in lane 6. Heat 2, event 210, Heat 2. Lane 1, we've got Channing Crum, PAC. Lane 2, Tyler Nee with the Jets. Lane 3, Boaz Judkins, Aqua Kids. Lane 4, Case Lucky with the Racers. Lane 5, Sammy Winterberg with the Racers. Lane 6, Dean Solons, Best. Lane 7, Will Rudy with the Racers. And lane 8, we've got Grayson Wagner with the Racers. Unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Case Lucky with the Racers. Number 2 spot's coming in at Sammy Winterberg in lane 5, also with the Racers. And number 3 is going to be Dean Solons, Best. Event 211, Heat 1, girls 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Quiet for the start, please. Event 211, girls 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Lane 3, we've got Sophia Elliott with the Jets. Lane 4, Daphne Turker with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Madison Throsh, PAC. Lane 6, Ariana Bennett with the Racers. Unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4, Daphne Turker with the Dolphins. Number 2 spot coming into Sophia Elliott with the Jets. And number 3 is going to be in lane 5, Madison Throsh, PAC. Let's hear it for our swimmer in the water as we finish up this 100-yard butterfly. Event 211, girls 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly, heat 2. Heat 2. Lane 1, we've got Brooke Beatty. In lane 2, Natalie Welch with the Racers. Lane 3, Emery Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 5, Callie Bird with the Jets. Lane 6, Briley Rather with the Racers. Lane 7, Quincy Slocum with the Dolphins. Unofficial heat winner is going to be Caroline Nee in lane 4. Lane 4, Caroline Nee. Unofficial heat winner. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 3, Emery Smith. And number 3 is going to be Briley Rather in lane 6. Heat 3. Heat 3. Event 211, Heat 3, girls 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, we've got Ava Palculet with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Taylor Adams with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Campbell Quick with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Sophie Pendergrass with the Dolphins. Lane 5, London Moore with the Jets. Lane 6, Gabby Nee with the Jets. Lane 7, Emerson Chambers with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner coming in lane 4, Sophie Pendergrass. That number 2 spot coming in lane 3, Campbell Quick. And number 3 is going to be in lane 6, Miss Gabby Nee. Event 212, boys 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Event 212, boys 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Heat 1. All right, lane 1, we've got Shiloh Hudson with the Dolphins. Excuse me, lane 3, Shiloh Hudson with the Dolphins. Lane 4, William Brown with the Racers. Lane 5, Oliver Parker with the Racers. Lane 6, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. All right, unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 3, Shiloh Hudson with the Dolphins. At number 2 spots coming in, Gabe Nelson in lane 6. And number 3 is going to be Oliver Parker, lane 5. All right, this brings up event 212, heat 2. In lane 1, we're going to have Garrett Carter with the Racers. Lane 2, Liam McGee with the Jets. Lane 3, Zach Riesig with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Aiden Joyce with the Racers. Lane 5, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Callan Lucky with the Racers. Lane 7, Simon Bickle with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, we've got Ray Sullins, best. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 1, Garrett Carter with the Racers. Number 2 spots coming in lane 5, Joey Slocum. And number 3 is going to be in lane 3, Zach Riesig with the Dolphins. Heat 3. Brings up event 212, boys 11 and over 100-yard butterfly, heat 3. Lane 1, we've got Cameron Gooch with Aqua Kids. Lane 2, Kellen Simmons with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Ethan Tang with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Angelo Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. Lane 5, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Liam Pekron Inwa. Lane 7, Sam Solons, best. And lane 8, we've got Ethan Swalls with the Racers. All right. Unofficial heat winner is going to be Angelo Cardinale Terlea in lane 4 with the Racers. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 5, Thomas Bracey. And number 3 is going to be in lane 3, Helen Simmons with the Dolphins. Heat 4. Heat 4, event 212, boys 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Lane 1, we've got Thomas Nance with the Aqua Kids. Lane 2, Gideon Fuller with the Racers. Lane 3, Daniel Chin with the Dolphins. Lane 4, James Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Dom Mastraccio with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Fred Carpenter with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, we've got Parker Darnell, PAC. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be lane 3, Daniel Chin with the Dolphins. The number 2 spot is coming in lane 5, Thomas Bracey. Number 3 is going to be in lane 4, James Looney. So bring up heat 5 for the boys 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Final heat. Heat 5. All right, in heat 5, the boys 11 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Lane 1, we've got Max Otis with the Dolphins. Lane 2, we've got Garrett Price with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Brooke Flagg with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Noah Peary with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Jack Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Felipe Markovic with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Jacob Hertzog with the Dolphins. And lane 8, we've got Milan Stanton, Aqua Kids. It's going to bring up event 213, girls 11 and over, 50-yard backstroke. Event 213, girls 11 and over, 50-yard backstroke. Event 213, Heat 1. Event 213, Heat 1 is underway. In lane 1, lane 2, Ariana Bennett with the racers. Lane 3, Victoria Lancaster with the racers. Lane 4, Carly Kruger with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Lily Riggs with the racers. Lane 6, Jaden Vanderlucht with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Annabelle Moore with the racers. Heat 2. Heat 2. Lane 1, we've got Miss Charlotte Ziegler with the racers. Lane 2, Madison Throsh, PAC. Lane 3, Sophia Elliott with the Jets. Lane 4, Kennedy Coleman with the racers. Lane 5, Jasmine Kahn with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Rose Berry with the racers. Lane 7, Rebecca Baker, Aqua Kids. And lane 8, Sarah Woodring with the racers. Unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 1, Sophia Elliott with the Jets. Excuse me, lane 3. That's lane 3. This brings up heat 3. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway of the girls 11 and over 50-yard backstroke, event 213. Lane 1, Cheyenne Pearson with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Lucy McGee with the racers. Lane 3, Azalea Helgerud with the Aqua Kids. Lane 4, Karina Schleicher with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Gia Jones with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Summer Davis with the Dolphins. And lane 8, we've got Haley Cole with the Dolphins. Heat 4. Heat 4 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Skyly Llewellyn with the racers. Lane 2, Ansley Roberts with the racers. Lane 3, Gabby Nee with the Jets. Lane 4, Zoe Gertrude with the racers. Lane 5, Emery Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Waverly Brooks with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Kyla Davis with the Dolphins. And lane 8, June DeRamus with the racers. Heat 5. Heat 5. Heat 5 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Ava Palculet with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Adley Moffett with the racers. Lane 3, Natalie Welch with the racers. Lane 4, Briley Rather with the racers. Lane 5, Anna Holmes with the Jets. Lane 6, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 7, Brooke Beatty with the racers. And lane 8, we've got Quincy Slocum with the Dolphins. Event 214, boys 11 and over 50-yard backstroke. Event 214, boys 11 and over 50-yard backstroke. All right, the event 214, boys 11 and over 50-yard backstroke is underway. In lane 3, we've got Henry Newman with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Deacon Bryant with the Jets. Lane 5, Walker Coleman, PAC. Lane 6, we've got Hudson Hoke with the Dolphins. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway at the event 214, boys 11 and over 50-yard backstroke. In lane 2, we've got Theron Knight with the Racers. Lane 3, Cohen Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 4, Coleman Boris with the Racers. Lane 5, we've got Callan Lucky with the Racers. Lane 6, Carson Ross with the Racers. Lane 7, Asher Moffitt with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner is going to come in lane 4, Coleman Boris with the Racers. At number 2 spots, lane 5, Callan Lucky. Number 3 is going to be Cohen Moffitt. Heat 3 is underway of the boys 11 and over 50-yard backstroke. Event 214. Lane 1, we've got Eli Gray with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Phoenix Gormley with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Landon Adams with the Dolphins. Lane 4, William Brown with the Racers. 5, Gray Quinn. Lane 6, Charles Swint. Lane 7, Jeremiah Gorey with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, Noah Beaumont with the Racers. Unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 3, William Brown with the Racers. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 6, Charles Swint. Number 3 is going to be in lane 5, Gray Quinn. Heat 4, Heat 4. Heat 4 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Riz Walker. Lane 2, Mason Mills. Lane 3, Grant Seaman. Lane 4, Joey Slocum. Lane 5, Sutton Cook. Lane 6, Cooper Gill. Lane 7, Charlie Runyon. Lane 8, Hendrix Weaver. Heat 5, Heat 5. Heat 5. Lane 1, we've got Kenneth Flagg with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Aiden Joyce with the Racers. Lane 3, Spencer Roberts with the Racers. Lane 4, Jacob Milholland with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Liam Pekron, Inwa. Lane 6, Evan Piggy with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 8, Cameron Gooch with the Aqua Kids. Heat 6, Heat 6. Heat 6. Lane 1, we've got Singyan O with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Caleb Fowler with the Racers. Lane 3, Angelo Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. Lane 4, Ethan Swalls with the Racers. Lane 5, Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Brady Norman, Aqua Kids. Lane 7, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. Lane 8, Jackson Kordsmeyer, Aqua Kids. Heat 7. Final heat of boys, event 214, 11 over, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Jonah T with the Racers. Lane 2, Zach Nelson with the Racers. Lane 3, Milan Stainton, Aqua Kids. Lane 4, Brooke Flagg with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Rocco Overton with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Dom Mastrasio with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Max Otis with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Mignon O with the Dolphins. This will bring up event 215, girls 10 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. Event 215, girls 10 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, we've got Natalie Jensen with the Racers. Lane 2, Lorelai Crow, Aqua Kids. Lane 3, CC Cook with the Racers. Lane 4, Rayleigh Cooper with the Jets. Lane 5, Madeline Cooper with the Jets. Lane 6, Maya Nunez, Aqua Kids. Lane 7, Finley Moffitt with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be Rayleigh Cooper in lane 4. That number 2 spot coming in lane 5, Madeline Cooper. And number 3 is going to be CC Cook with the Racers. All right, this is Heat 2. Heat 2 of event 215. Lane 1, we've got Madeline Riggs with the racers. Lane 2, we've got Yana Lee, Aqua Kids. Lane 3, Piper Gill with the racers. Lane 4, Francesca Cardinale Terlea with the racers. Lane 5, Scarlett Pekron, Inwa. Lane 6, Nina Lynn with the Jets. Lane 7, Kate Allen with the racers. Lane 8, Laura Woodring with the racers. This will bring up event 216, boys 10 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. Bring up event 216, boys 10 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. Unofficial heat winner of that heat was Francesca Cardinale Terlea with the racers. Heat 1. Heat 1 is underway of the boys 10 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. In lane 2, we've got Zachariah Abunarash with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Tucker Whitman, PAC. Lane 4, Channing Crum, PAC. Lane 5, Jet Elrod with the racers. And lane 6, Connor Ross with the racers. Heat 2, Heat 2. This is the boys 10 and under, 50-yard breaststroke, Heat 2. Lane 1, we've got Colin Kierley with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Sawyer Hall, Aqua Kids. Lane 3, Grayson Wagner with the racers. Lane 4, Bo Hampel with the racers. Lane 5, Boaz Judkins, Aqua Kids. Lane 6, Tyler Nee with the Jets. Lane 7, David Schildneck with the Dolphins. And lane 8, we've got Sammy Winterberg with the racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 4. Lane 4, Bo Hampel. That number 2 spot's coming in to Grayson Wagner. Bo was swimming for the racers as well as Grayson. Event 216, Heat 3 is underway. Lane 1, we've got Brady Nolan with the racers. Lane 2, Will Rudy with the racers. Lane 3, we've got Ben Rising with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Case Lucky with the racers. Lane 5, Lawson Moffitt with the racers. Lane 6, Cedar Allen with the racers. Lane 7, Hudson Shoptaw with the racers. And lane 8, we've got Dean Solons Best. Next event's going to be event 217, girls 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Next event, event 217, girls 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Unofficial heat winner was Case Lucky, swimming in lane 4. The number 2 spot coming in lane 5, Lawson Moffitt. And number 3 is going to be in lane 7. Lane 7, Hudson Shoptaw. It's going to bring up event 217, girls 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Event 217, girls 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, we've got Kyla Davis with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Rose Berry with the racers. Lane 3, Charlotte Ziegler with the racers. Lane 4, Cheyenne Pearson with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Rebecca Baker, Aqua Kids. Lane 6, Sarah Woodring, Racers. Lane 7, Tinley Smith with the Racers. All right, that unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 7, Tinley Smith. Lane 7, Tinley Smith. Number 2 spot is coming in Cheyenne Pearson with the Dolphins. Number 3 was Charlotte Ziegler with the Racers. This will bring up Heat 2. Heat 2, girls 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway in lane 1. We've got Miss Josie Grace Bradshaw swimming with the Racers. Lane 2, Lucy McGee with the Racers. Lane 3, Jamie Schildneck with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Avery Wagner with the Racers. Lane 5, Barbara Burns with the Jets. Lane 6, Rachel Stonger with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Palmer Quick with the Dolphins. And lane 8, June Doremus with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 5. Lane 5, Barbara Burns at number 2 spot. Coming in lane 4, Avery Wagner. Number 3 is going to be Rachel Stongner with the Dolphins. And number... It's going to bring up heat 3. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we got Gia Jones with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Ainsley Roberts with the Racers. Lane 3, Gabby Nee with the Jets. Lane 4, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 5, Skylie Llewellyn with the Racers. Lane 6, Taylor Adams with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Natalie Welch with the Racers. Lane 8, Heidi Nance with the Aqua Kids. That unofficial heat winners coming in lane 4, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Number 2 spots coming in lane 3, Gabby Nee. And number 3 is going to be in lane 7, Natalie Welch with the Racers. Heat 4, heat 4. Heat 4 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Waverly Brooks with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Kendall Howard with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Lauren Olson, SWAT. Lane 4, Emerson Chambers with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Briley Rather with the Racers. Lane 7, Allie Hall with the Racers. Lane 8, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. All right. Our unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 5. Amina Salam. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 2. Excuse me, lane 4. Lane 4, Emerson Chambers with the Dolphins. And number 3 is going to be in lane 8, Gwyneth Berta. It's going to bring up event 218, boys 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke, heat 1. 218, boys 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke, heat 1. Heat 1 is underway. In lane 3, we've got Gavin Smith with the Racers. Lane 4, Asher Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 5, Sam Berta with the Racers. And lane 6, Farron Knight with the Racers. Event 218, Heat 2, Heat 2. Event 218, Heat 2 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Ray Sullins. Lane 2, Charlie Runyon. Lane 3, Landon Adams. Lane 4, Coleman Voris. Lane 5, Adam Nance. Lane 6, Spencer Roberts. Lane 7, Cohen Moffitt. And lane 8, Garrett Carter. That unofficial heat winner was going to be lane 8, Garrett Carter. Number 2 spot coming in lane 4, Coleman Voris. This is going to bring up heat 3, heat 3. Heat 3 of 6 is underway. Boys, 11 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, we've got Ethan Swalls with the racers. Lane 2, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Aiden Joyce with the Racers. Lane 4, Stuart Nance with the Aqua Kids. Lane 5, Mason Mills with the Racers. Lane 6, Sam Solons, Best. Lane 7, Zach Reisig with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Carson Ross with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 3, Stuart Nance. Number 2 spots coming in lane 1, Ethan Swalls. Number 3 is going to be coming in lane 2, Thomas Bracey. Heat 4 is underway in lane 1. We've got Reed Castaldi with the Racers. Lane 2, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Riz Walker Best. Lane 5, Oliver Parker with the Racers. Lane 6, Ethan Tang with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Evan Pickey with the Dolphins. Lane 8, Shiloh Hudson with the Dolphins. Heat 5, Heat 5. Heat 5 is underway. Lane 1, we've got Kellen Simmons with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Eli Nelson with the Racers. Lane 3, Max Otis with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Milan Stainton, Aqua Kids. Lane 5, Gideon Fuller with the Racers. Lane 6, Mignon O with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Gabe Nelson, Racers. And lane 8, Jonah Teague with the Racers. Event 218, Heat 6, Heat 6. Heat 6 is underway of event 218. Boys 11 over 100-yard breaststroke. This is the final heat. Lane 1, we've got Avery McDonald with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Caleb Fowler with the Racers. Lane 3, Jacob Hertzog with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Rocco Overton with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Sawyer Rudisil, Best. Lane 6, Daniel Chin with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Zach Nelson with the Racers. And lane 8, Thomas Nance with the Aqua Kids. Unofficial heat winner coming in lane 6, Daniel Chin with the Dolphins. That number 2 spot coming in lane 5, Sawyer Rudisil. Number 3 is going to be in lane 1, Avery McDonald with the Dolphins. It's going to bring up event 219, girls 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Event 219, girls 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Event 219, girls 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Heat 1 of 3 is underway. In lane 3, we've got Cora Crum with PAC. And in lane 5, CC Cook with the Racers. Event 219, Heat 2. Heat 2. Event 219, Heat 2 is underway. Lane 2, we've got Finley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 3, Laura Woodring with the Racers. Lane 4, Finn Allen with the Racers. Lane 5, Lorelei Crow, Aqua Kids. Lane 6, Natalie Jensen with the Racers. And lane 7, Braylee Banks with PAC. That unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 1. Lane 3. Lane 3, Laura Woodrig with Racers. Spot coming in lane 4, Finn Allen. This will bring up Heat 3. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway of event 219. Lane 1, we've got Kate Simmons with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Nina Lynn with the Jets. Lane 3, Izzy Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Scarlett Pekron Inwa. Lane 5, Francesca Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. Lane 6, Madeline Riggs with the Racers. Lane 7, Mia Abbott with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, Kate Allen with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner was Scarlett Pekron with Inwa, swimming in lane 4. The number 2 spot was coming in Francesca Cardinale Taylera with the Racers. And number 3 was Madeline Riggs with the Racers. It's going to bring up event 220, boys 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Again, this is going to bring up event 220, boys 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in event 220, boys 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. In lane 3, we've got Tucker Whitman with PAC Arkansas. Lane 4, we've got Bo Hampel with the Racers. In lane 5, we got Boaz Judkins with the Aqua Kids. Unofficial heat winner was lane 5, Boaz Judkins, Aqua Kids. That number 2 spot coming in lane 4, Bo Hampel. And number 3, Tucker Whitman. It's going to bring up heat 2, event 222, boys 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke, heat 2. That unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 8, Lawson Moffitt with the Racers. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 2, Cedar Allen with the Racers. And number 3 is going to be Mr. Sammy Winterberg with lane 4 with the Racers. It's going to bring up heat 3, heat 3. All right, heat 3 is underway of the boys. Event 220. Lane 1, we have Jet Elrod with the Racers. Lane 2, Griffin Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 3, Tyler Nee with the Jets. Lane 4, Case Lucky with the Racers. Lane 5, Gray Quick with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Sawyer Hall, Aqua Kids. Lane 7, Colin Kearley with the Dolphins. Lane 8, Channing Crum, PAC. Event 221, girls 11 and over 200-yard backstroke. This is heat 1. Event 221, girls 11 and over 200-yard backstroke, heat 1. In lane 3, we've got Barbara Burns with the Jets. Lane 4, Brooke Beatty with the Racers. Lane 5, Emma Holmes with the Jets. Lane 6, Annabelle Moore with the Racers. Next event's going to be event 222. Next event will be 222. There'll be 2 heats of 221, followed by boys 222, 11 and over, 200-yard backstroke. Start making your way to the slam deck this morning. That unofficial hit winner was lane 5, Emma Holmes with the Jets. That number 2 spot going into Miss Brooke Beatty with the Racers. Number 3 is coming into Barbara Burns with the Jets. Let's hear it for our swimmer in the water as we finish up this 200-yard backstroke. Heat 2, Heat 2. All right, Heat 2's underway of the girls 11 and over 200-yard backstroke. Lane 1, we've got Skyly Llewellyn with the Racers. Lane 2, Adley Moffitt with the Racers. Lane 3, Natalie Welch with the Racers. Lane 4, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 5, Briley Rather with the Racers. Lane 6, Quincy Slocum with the Dolphins. And Lane 7, Daphne Turker with the Dolphins. All right, looks like our unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 4, Caroline Nee with the Jets. The number 2 spot's coming in lane 6, Quincy Slocum. And number 3 is, lane 5, that's going to be Briley Rather. And number 3 is going to be Quincy Slocum in lane 6. So Caroline Nee, Briley Rather, and Quincy Slocum. It's going to bring up event 222, boys 11 and over, 200-yard backstroke. Event 222, boys 11 and over, 200-yard backstroke. Heat 1 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Oliver Parker with the Racers. Lane 2, Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Sutton Cook with the Racers. Lane 4, Parker Darnell, PAC. Lane 5, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Aiden Joyce with the Racers. Lane 7, Brady Norman, Aqua Kids. Lane 8, Noah Beaumont with the Racers. All right, unofficial heat winner is going to be in lane 7. It's Brady Norman, that number 2 spot coming in lane 4. Parker Darnell. It's going to bring up heat 2. Heat 2. Brings up event 222, heat 2, Kellen Simmons swimming in lane 1. Lane 2, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. 3, Angelo Cardinale Terralea with the Racers. Lane 4, Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins. Lane 5, William Brown with the Racers. Lane 6, Liam Pekron, Inwa. Lane 7, Caleb Fowler with the Racers. Lane 8, Ethan Swalls with the Racers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are upstairs in the gallery, please hold on to your bottles and trash. There is people sitting right below you. Please hold on to your bottles and trash. You cannot drop things off of the gallery. There are people right below you that could be injured by things coming off of the gallery. All right, unofficial heat winners coming in lane 4, Hayes Fowler with the Dolphins. At number 2 spots coming in at lane 3, Angelo Cardinale Terlea with the Racers. And number 3 is coming in, Liam Pekron Inwa. All right, in lane 1 today, we have James Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Zach Nelson with the Racers. Lane 3, Felipe Markovic with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Garrett Price with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Jack Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Caden Neese with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Harrison Bracey with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Milan Stainton, Aqua Kids. All right. It's going to bring up event 223, girls 11 and over, 50-yard butterfly. Event 223, girls 11 and over, 50-yard butterfly. That unofficial heat winner of event of heat 3 came in lane 5, Jack Bracey. Event 223, girls 11 and over, 50-yard butterfly, heat 1. Event 223, girls 11 and over, 50-yard butterflies underway. In lane 1, we've got Annabelle Moore with the Racers. Lane 2, Rebecca Baker, Aqua Kids. Lane 3, Zoe Griteau with the Racers. Lane 4, Charlotte Ziegler with the Racers. Lane 5, Madison Throwish, PAC. Lane 6, Carly Kruger with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Victoria Lancaster with the Racers. Lane 8, Lily Riggs with the Racers. That unofficial heat winner is coming in lane 3, Zoe Gautreau with the Racers. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 4, Charlotte Ziegler with the Racers. And number 3 is coming in lane 5, Madison Throsh, PAC. Heat 2, Heat 2. Heat 2 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Rose Berry with the Racers. Lane 2, Sophia Elliott with the Jets. Lane 3, Kennedy Coleman with the Racers. Lane 4, Karina Schleicher with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Josie Grace Bradshaw with the Racers. Lane 6, Rachel Stonger with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Hallie Cole with the Dolphins. Lane 8, Cheyenne Pearson with the Dolphins. That unofficial heat winner went into lane 5. Josie Grace Bradshaw, that number 2 spot is going in today. Lane 4, Karina Schloker, and number 3 is going into lane 3, Kennedy Coleman. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Skyly Llewellyn with the Racers. Lane 2, Avery Wagner with the Racers. Lane 3, Heidi Nance with the Aqua Kids. Lane 4, Quincy Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Brooke Beatty with the Racers. Lane 6, Ariana Bennett with the Racers. Lane 7, Summer Davis with the Dolphins. Lane 8, Josie Epperson with the Dolphins. That unofficial heat winner coming in lane 1. Lane 1, lane 5, Brooke Beatty. That number 2 spot is coming in lane 4, Quincy Slocum. And number 3 is going to be in lane 3, Heidi Nance. Heat 4, Heat 4. Heat 4 is underway of the girls 11 and over 50-yard butterfly. In lane 1, we've got Waverly Brooks with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Briley Rather with the Racers. Lane 3, Gwyneth Berta with the Racers. Lane 4, Caroline Nee with the Jets. Lane 5, Allie Hall with the Racers. Lane 6, Natalie Welch with the Racers. Lane 7, Emma Holmes with the Jets. And in lane 8, Ansley Roberts with the Racers. Heat 5 is underway of the girls 11 and over 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Emery Smith with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Campbell Quick with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Gabby Nee with the Jets. Lane 4, Sophie Pendergrass with the Dolphins. Lane 5, London Moore with the Jets. Lane 6, Ava Palicut with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Amina Salam with the Dolphins. Lane 8, Landry Lacey with the Dolphins. Event 224, boys 11 and over, 50-yard butterfly. Event 224, boys 11 and over, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, we've got Noah Beaumont with the racers. Lane 2, we've got Noah Beaumont with the racers. Lane 3, Gavin Smith with the racers. Lane 4, Asher Moffitt with the racers. Lane 5, Gray Gwynn, ARMS. Lane 6, got Ilion Khan with the Dolphins. And unofficial heat winners coming in lane is coming in lane 5, Gray Gwynn. Number 2 spot's going to be Ilion Khan in lane 6. Heat 2. Lane 1, Cohen Moffitt with the racers. Lane 2, Charlie Runyon with the racers. Lane 3, Eli Gray with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Cooper Gill with the racers. Lane 5, Charles Swint, PAC. Lane 6, Landon Adams with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Mason Mills with the racers. And lane 8, Theron Knight with the racers. Unofficial heat winners coming in lane 2, Charlie Runyon. That number 2 spot's coming in lane 5, Charles Swint. And number 3 is going to be in lane 7, Mason Mills. Heat 3. Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Jeremiah Gorey with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Simon Bickle with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Sam Berta with the Racers. Lane 4, Liam McGee with the Jets. Lane 5, Grant Samon with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Ray Sullins, Best. Lane 7, Callan Lucky with the Racers. Lane 8, Deacon Bryant with the Jets. Unofficial heat winners coming in lane 1, Liam McGee. The number 2 spots coming in lane 6, Sullins. The number 3 coming in lane 8, Bryant. Bringing up heat 4. Heat 4 is underway. We got Kenna Flagg in lane 1, lane 2, Stuart Dance. Lane 3, Reed Castaldi. Lane 4, Spencer Roberts. Lane 5, Aiden Joyce. Lane 6, Declan Thole. Lane 7, Hayes Fowler. Lane 8, Hendricks Weaver. Heat 5. Heat 5 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Joey Slocum with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Liam Pekron, NY. Lane 3, Landon Nelson with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Miles Looney with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Zach Risey with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Gabe Nelson with the Racers. Lane 7, Eli Nelson with the Racers. And lane 8, Cameron Gooch, Aqua Kids. Heat 6. Heat 6 is underway. Lane 1, we've got Ethan Tang with the Dolphins. Lane 2, Thomas Bracey with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Sing You Know with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Ethan Swalls with the Racers. Lane 5, Sam Solon's Best. Lane 6, Evan Piggy with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Doug Martin with the Dolphins. And lane 8, Ritz Walker Best. Looks like that unofficial heat winner is going to be coming in lane 5. Sam Solons with the Best. Heat 7. Heat 7 is underway. Lane 1, Minyun O with the Dolphins. Lane 2, James Looney. Lane 3, Thomas Nance. Lane 4, Avery McDonald. Lane 6, Zach Nelson. Lane 7, Angelo Cardinale Terralea. And lane 8, Brady Norman. And swimming in lane 5, we got Noah Beaumont with the Racers. Heat 8, Heat 8. Heat 8 is underway. In lane 1, we've got Milan Stanton with the Aqua Kids. Lane 2, Jacob Herzog with the Dolphins. Lane 3, Felipe Markovic with the Dolphins. Lane 4, Brooke Flagg with the Dolphins. Lane 5, Tate Schultz with the Dolphins. Lane 6, Max Otis with the Dolphins. Lane 7, Dom Estracio with the Dolphins. And in lane 8, Fred Carpenter with the Dolphins. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in the morning. Warm up, start at start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the event starts at 9:30. 5.